Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another PUBG video. Today's video is a little different. I want to talk about the channel and how I see things going forward. In addition, I want to show you my PUBG settings following my switch to PS5 Pro. As you know, I switched to max sense a while back, but I had to tweak the high scopes a little and I'll explain why in this video. I added a timestamp that you can jump to in case you're only here for the settings. Nevertheless, I hope you guys stick around till the end and enjoy the video. I first started this YouTube channel to post a game for my cousins to watch, who I always played with since we were kids. It was too big to send as a text, so I uploaded it on YouTube for them to watch. I kept posting videos like this, but I noticed more people besides my cousins commenting and watching, which actually inspired me to create more videos and guides to help people improve and enjoy PUBG. It's been fun to connect with people in the comment section and even play with some of you guys. It's the games with you that make me want to turn this into a community where we can all play together and have fun. So I decided to change my gamer tag and create a clan in PUBG where everybody is welcome to join. I also created a Discord server, link in the description, where we can coordinate and plan community games. By the way, just a quick background about the new gamer tag. I was playing Team Deathmatch, and there was a Twitch streamer that I kept killing, and every time I killed him, he would go like, "That Hamoud guy, so annoying." So it got stuck in my head, and I was like, okay, well, I'm that Hamoud guy now. So, and that's why the clan in PUBG is called ThoseHamoudGuys. So you can be as annoying as I am when we play this game, and yeah, it's it's fun. It's fun trolling people. Anyway, in the meanwhile, I'm going to keep posting guides and gameplay like I always have, and I hope to keep seeing you in the comments. That's it for the update, the channel update. Now let's move to the settings, my new settings. So let's go ahead and take a look at the settings. Let's start with the controller settings. I use custom, I talked about it in a previous video. I do not invert the Y and X axis. I do not use vibration. It just doesn't make any sense for me to use it. I'm not used to it. But now regarding the right and left stick dead zones, I tried experimenting with 0 dead zones. I did like it. The recoil control was fun. The only problem is that every controller will develop a drift as you use it, and my controller did develop some drift. So with 0 dead zone, my character in PUBG wouldn't stand still. If I'm taking cover behind an object and not touching my my right or left sticks, my character would just start moving on its own, or the camera starts moving left and right on its own, and that's not good, right? In terms of recoil control, 10 is easier to control the recoil, but 0 gives you more control and flexibility. I like both, but unfortunately I can't use 0 because of the controller. Now moving to the sensitivity, I have pretty much everything maxed out except the vertical sensitivity multiplier and some scopes. I talked about the vertical sensitivity multiplier multiple times in previous videos, but essentially, if you want to play on high sense, it's really important for this setting to be as low as possible. Otherwise, your vertical recoil control is going to be all over the place. It's really hard to control. Aim acceleration, since I play on high sense, I just keep it enabled at 20. It's not going to make too much difference. Just for me, I wanted to max everything out. The general sensitivity, I love it at 20 maxed out because it gives you so much flexibility. You can turn super quick, especially in 1v2, 1v3 situations where you can kill one enemy and quickly turn and kill the other enemy. It's really helpful with target snapping or hip firing, basically. Now for the scopes, for the red dot, like 1x, I also maxed it out because I want to be I want to be really quick when in close range situations. It's hard to master. You're gonna need some time to get used to it. But once you do, you're gonna have a big advantage over your enemies. Now, for the other scopes, I just applied basically the methodology that I shared with you guys in the like how to customize your own scope sensitivity videos. Essentially, I just start from the 1x, decrease it by 2 points, and then try to find the best sensitivity that allows me a good tracking and a good recoil control. With the high sense, I found that the recoil control is really not that hard, especially with a 50 vertical sensitivity multiplier. However, the tracking is the problem. I tried to make it work at 20, especially on the PS5 Pro, because I felt like the game is smoother on the PS5 Pro, and tracking, I felt it's a little bit too responsive. I guess that's not a bad thing, but on a high sense, it makes tracking very challenging, especially on the 3x, because I'm used to, and I rely a lot on 6x zoomed out, which becomes 3x. So I want it to be very accurate. I just wanted to eliminate any room for error, because I use it for like super long distance as well, spraying from a long distance. 17 is still high, but it allows great tracking and perfect recoil control. 4x at 18 is perfect for me, honestly. I can land very far sprays with the AUG. And both 6x and 8x, I have them on 18.5. They feel the same for me when I use a DMR or a sniper, which is not very often, but I found that 18.5 is a perfect spot for me. Overall, it's a high sense. It's fun. I like it, and I really enjoy it that way. It works perfectly well on a PS5 Pro. Moving to the gameplay, I found that this colorblind setting is the best one, the Protonopia. For the crosshair, I recently moved to green crosshair. I found that, I think I read it somewhere that green is the easiest color to focus on, and it's my favorite color anyway. So I just use it for hipfire mainly, and I wanna track where my crosshair is when or while hipfiring. For the reticle type, it's really personal preference. I just like to customize every scope and the brightness on the scopes. There are a couple or a few important settings here that you need to enable, namely the additional action queuing and highlighting the ammo and the attachments. Because with the way this game is designed, you can find on the floor or on the ground a vertical grip that is inside of a first aid. You might not need the first aid, but you definitely need for example, the vert grip, and if it's not highlighted, you might miss it. Also, the delay exit from moving vehicles, please enable it. You don't want to exit the vehicle by mistake and kill yourself. Now, with the sound, I keep it just default or maxed out, except the weapon sound effects. I use Legacy because I hate the new M4 sound. For the graphics, I play on max field of view, only because it allows me to see more around of my surroundings, basically. I did not experiment much with it, honestly. I did not test different field of views, so I don't know if it affects the recoil control. It's a little bit controversial, this one, but I just set it as at 103 and I stuck with it. Maybe I should test it a little bit more, actually. We'll see. But yeah, as of now, I just use a max field of view, also max brightness. For the anti-aliasing, I found that TAA is a much improved graphics. I find it really hard to see in PUBG if I don't use TAA. And yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit that like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you all in the next one.